Now turning to weather, Ben is here with a look at your forecast. So Ben, I know it was beautiful today, but I know today people are going to be upping their thermostat a little bit. It's chilly out there.
Yep, and it will continue to be that way at night, but at least it won't be that cold, soggy, rainy weather pattern that we had to deal with pretty much what seemed like all week last week, but we finally broke ourselves out of that. And the good news is that it's just in time for the Thanksgiving holiday. Here's a sneak peek of that Thanksgiving forecast. 60 degrees on Turkey Day itself, so no weather issues that day. But the question is, how will the rest of the week fare, since a lot of folks are traveling on the various days of the week, not to mention the big Palmetto Bowl game next Saturday, which of course might have a little bit of rain. We'll get to that here in just a sec. But first, those chilly temperatures, as Shale mentioned, 36 degrees in Hendersonville, 41 in Spartanburg, up I-85 into Gaffney, 45 in downtown Greenville, so basically 40s in the upstate, 30s in the mountains. So pretty much your standard type of cool this time of year, as we're seeing a few passing clouds. We actually got down to 32 in the upstate last night, so a few of these filtering the atmosphere should basically keep us a little bit warmer than we were last night, but honest to goodness, still a bit on the cool side. So definitely have the jackets for church service in the morning, as the rest of the eastern United States looking relatively quiet with the exception of a few cities in the Midwest, including Chicago, that got in on a few snow showers today. So basically the Midwest, that was the snowy spot, but other than that, the rest of the country looking pretty dry for now. But I want to give you a look at Futurecast at a nationwide look, simply because a lot of us are going various places here over the next few days. Notice that we keep it dry here in the southeast. Monday we'll have a very weak disturbance move by that might provide a passing shower in western North Carolina by Monday night, but all in all, I think most people stay dry. Up in the northeast by Tuesday, we have just a few lake effect bands of snow. So upstate New York up into northern New England could have a little bit of snow. Moving ahead to Wednesday, one thing that we really might see good happen is that we're going to get some rain to finally move into parts of northern California, maybe even southern California, to provide some much needed relief with all those wildfires out there. So that would be a much needed Turkey Day gift, if you will. But as you can see, we keep it dry here across the central and eastern United States from Wednesday into Thursday. So Wednesday, they say the busiest travel day of the year. That's looking at ship shape here in the southeast, so no travel problems then, nor is there Turkey Day. But turning now to Friday night, Black Friday looks fine, but as you can see, our next rainmaker, that's going to be right at our doorstep by Friday night. So that's going to translate to a pretty cold and rainy Saturday, which is going to mean some pretty soggy tailgating conditions for that Palmetto Bowl game that's taking place in Clemson next Saturday. So taking a look now at the forecast, which granted could still change just because there's so much time for things to change between now and then. So 50s with some rain with that 7 o'clock kickoff. So that is going to be a soggy, potentially cold Clemson, Carolina game next Saturday. So just plan accordingly. No need to really commit to anything just yet, but just have it in the back of your mind that we could very well have some rainy setups for that big game next Saturday. 38 though, back to tonight. Patchy fog could develop by early tomorrow morning in both the upstate and the mountains, which you'll bottom right out at that 32-degree freezing mark. But tomorrow, pretty much an exact replica of today. A little foggy to start, but all in all, still not too bad. 59 degrees will do it for your afternoon high temperature in the mountains. So a little fog, really not a cause to downgrade it, so we'll keep it at a perfect 10 out of 10 for your Sunday. And many more days like it too. We'll get it a little bit warmer on Monday. Start to backtrack a little bit Tuesday, but honest to goodness, you're probably not going to even notice it. Just that off chance at a passing shower Monday night in the mountains. Other than that though, busiest travel day of the year, Wednesday. It's just highs in the 50s, but we'll bounce back to 60 on Thanksgiving Day. Black Friday a little bit cooler, but cool and rainy though by next Saturday. A reminder, you can get the latest Thanksgiving travel forecast, weather information on foxcarolina.com by clicking on the weather tab. There's also the Fox Carolina News app. It's free to download on either Google Play or the App Store, where you can get weather watches and warnings sent right to your mobile device.